have a question, and I answer it, but not to your satisfaction. Don't be satisfied with that. Ask it again. Ask it again, because questions get resolved. Many times I've had a new teacher coming up that asks the question, and I keep saying, no, no, no. That doesn't mean I'm not listening. I will explain it back as I know it. And then we go back again. We go back again. It gets changed. In other words, don't confuse change, don't confuse growth with change. When somebody says, I've done it that way all my life, time to grow. You know, there's no such thing as not changing. You can see people who danced 10 years ago, and you see them dance today. There is growth in everything we do. Understanding the growth, making it easier for the people coming up, making the language easier so that all of us can understand each other. It's a small, small world, and it's getting smaller all the time. I can tell you, I'm in Dallas this week, and next week I'm in Penn State for a week, and the week following that I'm in Atlantic City, and then I'm going to be in Maryland, and then I'm going to be in Seattle. It's a small world. We better all be talking the same language. We're trying to get that language together. Some of it, I think everybody in the room, I will assume, we all know downbeats and upbeats. When do we teach downbeats and upbeats? Touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're stepping on which? The downbeat or the upbeat? We step on the downbeat in single rhythm. Okay? Now, that's because we're only stepping once to how many beats of music? 2. Okay. So if we delay count 1 and step on the upbeat, how many times are we stepping to 2 beats of music? Once. So we do a delayed single. Delayed single. So we count delay, step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks different, feels different, some kind of a single because it only steps 1 time to 2 beats of music. It's a delayed single. It's not syncopated, it's delayed, okay? If we step 3 times, we're doing a left triple, left, right, left, right. I'm sure that almost all of us teach beginners from time to time. The neat part about thinking of a triple, instead of saying, and again, I'll say it very positively, we no longer say 1, 2, 3. There's t-shirts out now, if you've seen them. It says 1, 2, 3 is a waltz. Okay? Because of this, if you say 1, 2, 3, your student is going to do 1, 2, 3. They're going to do that. Okay. If you say a triple, you're going to stay on the left foot for 2 beats of music. You're going to stay on the right foot for 2 beats of music. So your center is going to stay over the left foot, over the right foot. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. But 1 and 2 are on the left foot, 3 and 4 are on the right foot. And you will get rid of in your basic classes. Okay? Very important to think of the, quote, unit foot. So a triple. Always count beats of music. Okay. A little kid, I gotta tell you, my upbringing, I learned tap step was double rhythm. Let's sit down for a second. My background was tap step was double rhythm. I asked, what kind of rhythm is it when you step twice? And I was told that that wasn't relevant. I didn't ask if it was relevant. I just asked what it was. So a lot of these things were born out of what I was not taught. It took a long time. I'm telling them to you in minutes. here, but these took years of evolution because I'm interested in education. I'm interested in kids learning, adults learning, and not taking 20 years to learn it. Okay? So, in teaching people, teaching them that stepping 3 times is a triple was not a problem. Teaching them that stepping once was single rhythm was not a problem. But I never taught anybody a tap step and told them that it was a double if they didn't ask me why. And I gave them the explanation that I was given because I didn't step until 2. It was 1, 2, 1, 2. That was the definition that I was given, and that's what I was told. I was teaching a little children's class. And I always taught single rhythm and triple rhythm first because double rhythm never made sense, not even to me. And this little girl says, "Oh, I know, teacher. We had done single rhythm and we had done triple." She says, "If single rhythm steps once and triple rhythm steps 3 times, double rhythm must step twice." This little thing through my head, you can't teach it to a 5th grader. You're not teaching a basic. So I continued to teach that class. I stood and watched that little kid and I said, "You're absolutely right." And I'm getting goosebumps thinking of that day because I taught the rest of that class based on that premise. And those kids could do anything. They did double, triple, all around the room. You told them, no matter what you told them to do, they were able to do it. That was when the rhythms changed. My first book on the unit system said single rhythm steps once, double rhythm is a tap step, triple rhythm steps 3 times, and if you step twice, it's a combination unit. That was the first unit system. But every time I said a combination unit, somebody thought we were putting 2 together, so it didn't make sense. When this little kid said double rhythm steps twice, great. Then all we have a problem with is a tap step, which is now a delayed single. We're giving people that information in a day that took 7 years to evolve. It's that kind of thing. And the thing that makes it wonderful is no matter what you do, if you're teaching your students single, double, triple, delayed single, and then they want to do another dance, if they do rumble, they do a double and single, double and single. If they want to do Balboa, double, delayed single, double, delayed single. If they learn the pieces, they can dance anything. And when we're teaching them patterns, a pattern has a beginning and an ending, just like a sentence. Pattern begins and ends. We have to know where it starts, where it finishes. And what we found out all across country, for the girls, all they have to do is see what these similarities are, they can follow. If I'm a West Coast swing dancer, and I look under this even unit, and it says that the girl rises back.
What was that?
That's 1 and 2 of a 4-beat pattern.
Something called the 1 and 2. That's the lane.
You do it again?
No, wait a minute. Where do you go from there? Go ahead.
You can start with that or whatever you want.
Can you do
1
it?
and 2. 1 and 2. Anytime you want, you can send it right.
So it's 2 beats.
We can also do it with the rotation of the single page whip,
Okay,
which is
stop for a second. Did everybody hear me say earlier, this is what I believe, unless somebody makes a point? All right.
Right.
You made a point.
I think the biggest question we have here is definition of a pattern.
right.
But he made a point. I think what we have to separate is standard patterns from rhythm breaks or links,
Right.
which would still be a pattern. Yes?
On 8-count pattern, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. The second half of that 8 starts with your left foot. Okay, I notice when I dance with you, I'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I'm expected to come out of my right foot.
You bet.
And so,
That's right.
so your theory is front, come on your right foot.
Okay, in our style of dance, all right? And this is what I used to teach. When you put a girl into spins, the majority of the time, once they get into the more intermediate and advanced levels, they're doing pencil turns rather than actual tripling through the
Right, they're standing straight.
Okay? In our style of dance, if at the end of the spin, your torso gets led forward, erase the chalkboard, start with your right foot, and honest, right?
But you have to see that.
That's the same way in Houston that it is not. That's
Yeah,
what
but didn't he say that they are taught a pencil turn?
Eventually.
Well, I'm saying, but it was taught, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Eventually.
It was taught.
Eventually.
But that's not the point. The point is, slow down, just a minute, slow down. It was taught, which means that it was not, quote unquote, discovered. So if you teach, you can teach anything to come out a particular way to work if that's the way you want it to work. So these people, you cannot take somebody who didn't know what a pencil turn was and do it.
Well, in the first place, if I were to go anywhere,
What I'm asking
if
you,
I were to go
would you?
anywhere outside of the Midwest, as a matter of fact, the pattern I showed today called the double tongue in the workshop. I taught it as a 6 count followed by an 8 count followed by a 6 count. When I dance it in competition, when I do it socially with people from Houston or Dallas, I take out about 4 beats on that same time. 6, 6, 6.
Because you know the people who do that.
Because that is
Yes.
the style here. Just like if a girl in Houston, all right, if you were dancing with a girl in Houston and you went like this, and you threw her out, and she said, indicative to a lot of styles on the West Coast, hang on, I'm not done yet, I want to play for a while, they would get beat up in Houston. Because you follow in Houston and you never play unless the guy. So specifically,
Yes.
it just depends on the flavor.
But that's what we're saying. In other words, like somebody says in West Coast swing, and I said West Coast swing is an educated dance. Any one of these dances are an educated dance. You adjust when you're dancing someplace else, and you have certain things that you do here.
The mixing of styles from the West Coast to the mid-states, okay? Because West Coast still uses a rock step in your passes. Because you talk about rocking in the direction that your partners travel. That's where we got into this big argument in '89. Because we never did that. We always stepped outside and pulled in. We created a power dance here in the Midwest. And because we created a power dance and that we were making the lady walk in and pulling this power, then these things that Mario and Gary Long come up, we were able to quicken the step. And because we were able to quicken the step, we started eliminating triple steps and started going to walks or hand counts. And so therefore, we are now getting away with murder in that we are starting to rob the dance of its characteristic style. Because no longer we're keeping a continual slot. Now we're starting to revolve around. We'll take your step that you taught today, your double back tumble. And that the woman actually started walking around the man instead of the man walking around the woman, taking her out of her slot. So now we're changing our style to be more with the competitor dancers because our dance does revolve around the competitors and not around the social dance. And then that makes all the difference in the world. Every social dancer wants to be a competitor dancer. And so now we're changing our style instead of staying with true basics, the 6 and 8.
You know how difficult it is to teach somebody that they're all 6-beat patterns. You can graduate to 8. Then you give them a 4-beat starter step and they say, what?
Actually, what I figured out instantly was that he explained it almost totally. Arm and hand is everything. I don't care what they do. If they fight you on the arm to start with, you can't spin it. It's a girl, and I know she holds her hand. I love the idea of going up like this, which gives multiple turns. And if you can't teach them to put their hand in the right place or their arm, you don't spin it.
Where's Mario?
What was that?
1 and 2 of a 4-beat pattern.
Y'all want to jump in it?
1, 2, 3, and 4.
When hell freezes over.
Huh?
We have to follow it every time we start
what's this? What beat is this? It's a triple step, but what do you count? You get
If you were to say 1 or 3, I go triple step, triple step.
Okay, that's fine.
The only time I have a teacher say 1, 2 is after they have gotten a basic understanding of the pattern, and I put 2 counts.
Whatever your basic is, this was not supposed to come until the teacher's session. But there was another discovery when somebody says, but we do this, but we do that, and he came up with the difference between an absolute and an adjusted pattern. In other words, an absolute pattern is what's in my mind. Just do a West Coast straight whip. What I'm thinking, as an absolute pattern, what I'm thinking, what's in my head, is 1, forward, back together, forward, back, and step 3 times. And somebody says, well, I saw you do a little side step over there. So I did 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That wasn't an absolute straight. That was the adjusted pattern. If I teach an adjusted pattern, it's kind of like, when you take a videotape and you copy it again, you copy it again. Well, some of us sometimes are teaching 4th generation takes because we've adjusted and adjusted. Yes.
Is Mario asking a question about a rhythm variation within a
Yes.
or standing?
No, it doesn't stand alone, though, I don't think. Is that what you're talking about? Or you want to just do kickball chains and stay?
She helps me teach use.
Okay,
Okay?
yes.
Texas style. Hitch and fall. Hitch and fall.
Okay, now, is that your fundamental pattern?
This is what Houston calls a starting step.
Okay, now let me clarify
Okay,
again.
that's the fundamental.
Understood.
Okay, the rhythm, when that becomes 2 things then. See, that's why this exchange of ideas is so good. This kick, step, usually for us, West Coast swing, happens to do 2 whips in a row. It is just an exchange of rhythm here or here. See, I can do a kick, step, any place that I do step. Now, if I take that one thing and repeat it, it is a rhythm break. Goes away from the double, triple, or whatever, and takes 1 unit and repeats it. It's a rhythm break that can become a pattern by itself.
6 count patterns and 8 count patterns. Correct. Then you have other things that stand alone, which are either 2 counts, 4 counts, and those are rhythm breaks.
They're rhythm breaks.
Gotcha.
Or in this instance, it sounds like that one thing can be 12